Welcome back, guys. So today's lecture is about electrical and electronic components, their symbols, their schematics, their units, okay, and all about the things which a student should know and to learn prior to the usage of these components. Okay, so what we are going to learn today, here first we are going to write here. Let me choose the color blue one. Okay, so this is basically the serial number, components. Okay, what is the component I am going to show here? What is the symbol of that component? Schematic, circuit schematic symbol. Okay, and then the unit of that, and at the end the symbol of a unit. Okay, so in today's lecture we are going to see that what are those components which we are going to study. So the first and the foremost component here, let me choose the color here, that is green. So the first and the foremost component here is the DC voltage source. Okay, so that is basically the DC voltage source. The symbol of it, usually DC voltage sources are represented by the capital symbols, which is V or E. Okay, schematic or circuit design schematic of it is either it is represented by this one, where these are the polarities, or it is also represented by this one as well. Okay, usually another sign is also used, which is like this one. Okay, but this is for a battery. Okay, if you have a battery, so this is usually used. Okay, this one is used. So unit of it is volts. Okay, its unit is volt because this is a voltage source, and the unit symbol here is also V. So this is the first component which we had to see. The second component here is the AC voltage source. AC voltage source. So the symbol of it is also same, but usually in many textbooks and in many scenarios, smaller V is used for the AC voltage sources, while E of S is also used for it. The schematic symbol of it is the same, and that is here, while inside of it a little sinusoid is used, while the polarities of it are given here. The unit of it is also volts. Okay, volts, and the symbol of it is V. Okay, so these are basically the two voltage sources which are usually used. The third and the most important component here is the resistor. Okay, this is a passive element and it is usually used here, and the symbol of it is R. Schematically it is represented by this one. Okay, and the unit of it is ohm. The unit of the resistance is ohm, and this unit symbol is this omega. Okay, this is the omega Greek letter, and it is used for it. Okay, so that is the omega. Let me write it again clearly. Okay, so this is the omega. Another component here is also a part of the resistor, so therefore that is called a variable resistor. So in many cases you guys might have seen a variable resistor as well. Okay, that is variable resistor. The symbol of it is also this one, while the schematic of it is usually like this one with this arrow sign over this resistor. Okay, the unit of it is also ohm, and the unit symbol is also omega. So these are the components which we had to see. Okay, the fifth one here is the another very important component, and that is the inductor. Okay, what is the inductor? Inductor is the energy storing element which stores electrical energy in the form of the magnetic field. Okay, so it is represented by L. Okay, and the schematic of it is like this in the form of a coil. Let me draw it again. It is like Okay. So, this is basically the inductor. Unit of it is Henry, okay, and the symbol of unit is H. So, this is the inductor. The last one here is the capacitor. Okay. So, capacitors are basically represented by C. Okay. So, in order to see the schematic of a capacitor, therefore, we usually have two types of the capacitors. The first one here is the polarized, okay, and the other one is unpolarized. So, how to represent them? Polarized capacitors are usually represented by this one, where this is the positive terminal, while the unpolarized are represented by these two parallel plates. Okay. The unit of the capacitance is farad, okay, and the symbol of the unit is also F. So, these are some components which we have seen in our circuits, and it is also very important to take a look over all these components and where these are used. So, DC voltage source, AC voltage source are the two sources. Resistor is used to impede the speed of the charges, therefore, it is used to resist the flow of a current. Therefore, inductor is the electrical component which is used to store the electrical energy in the form of the magnetic field, while capacitor is also the energy storing device which stores electrical energy in the form of the electrical field or electric field. So, that is it for today, in which we have seen all the components which are usually used in the electrical circuits. So, with other components and with more explanation, I will see you in upcoming video. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.